Waiting room's that way, sir. Registration desk is number 3.
He was standing at my admissions window in jeans and a polo shirt. Flowers in one hand, greeting card in the other. Friday night in the ER. I didn't have time for visitors who couldn't read the signs. "I'm not a patient," he said. "I'm here to see someone in the ICU." I didn't look up from my screen. "Visiting hours ended at 8. You'll need to come back tomorrow." I understand, but I spoke with the charge nurse and she said, "Everyone says they spoke to someone." I cut him off. Hospital policy is hospital policy. He started to respond, but I pointed at the sign on the wall behind me. Visiting hours 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., no exceptions. I made sure my voice carried to the other people waiting. "If I let you in, I have to let everyone in." He nodded slowly. "You're right. I apologize for the confusion." Then he set the flowers and card on my desk. "Could you make sure these get to room 412? Patient name is Marcus Thompson, Jr." He didn't argue, didn't pull rank. Just thanked me quietly and walked toward the exit. 2 minutes later, the code blue alarm went off. Cardiac emergency. Our on-call cardiothoracic surgeon was already in surgery with another patient. The trauma team was scrambling. Dr. Matthews, our trauma chief, ran past my desk, shouting into her phone. "Where is Dr. Sullivan? I just called him to come help with this case." "Who?" I asked. She stopped, looked at me. "Dr. Marcus Sullivan, cardiothoracic surgeon. I asked him to come in for this emergency." My stomach dropped. "He was just here. I sent him away." "You what?" "He wanted to visit someone after hours. I told him policy didn't allow it." Dr. Matthews picked up the card from my desk. "Read it." "Get well soon, Marcus Jr., Dr. Sullivan." She looked at me like I'd just made the worst mistake of my life. "You just turned away one of the best cardiac surgeons in Georgia. There's a conference room on the 3rd floor named after him. The patient he came to visit, that's the first child he ever operated on at this hospital, 8 years ago, 7-year-old with a congenital heart defect. And right now, I need him to save the patient in Trauma Bay 2. She was already dialing as she walked away. I heard her apologizing, begging him to come back. Dr. Sullivan returned 5 minutes later. He hadn't even made it out of the parking garage. As he rushed past me toward the trauma bay, I saw the badge on the lanyard around his neck. Dr. Marcus Sullivan, Maryland, cardiovascular surgery, 25 years of service. A week later, I stood in front of 50 ER staff members and apologized to Dr. Sullivan in person. Told them I'd judged him by his genes instead of asking his name. I lost my raise, got assigned mandatory retraining, 40 hours of volunteer work in the waiting room to understand what it feels like to be dismissed. Expertise doesn't need a uniform, but respect should never be optional. Could you recognize greatness if it wasn't wearing a white coat?